A beautiful day here in Nassau at the Bahamas Weather Conference, and a great day of presentations already made today. Session 1 is over, but we learned a lot today. I'm here with the Director of the National Hurricane Center, Bill Reed. And Bill, we talked a lot this morning about storm surge and what that means, what we learned last year from Gustav and Ike. What does storm surge mean to residents of Northwest Florida? Are we at risk for heavy storm surges in our area because of our shelf?
I'd say you're extremely vulnerable. You're very similar all along the North Gulf, west coast of Florida, and the northwest Gulf of Texas with the long continental shelf. Unless you have large dunes and a quick rise up on the land there, you face some of the same threats that they face in Louisiana and Texas. So if a big storm comes at you, the threat of storm surge at very high levels exists.
And big storm doesn't necessarily mean strong storm, it just means size.
That's why I said big. The size is equal to, or even in some cases more important than the absolute intensity of the storm. And you remember Charlie only produced a 4 to 7 foot surge, where in an area where a storm of that magnitude could easily produce 15. It was a very small storm. What we're going to try to do is institute a probabilistic product, a map that would show the probabilities of exceeding what level you're concerned with. So if you're worried about a 10-foot storm surge, you can go to our website, enter 10 feet, and a map will appear with the probability of exceeding 10 feet.
That's outstanding. Some new stuff coming out for the National Hurricane Center this year. Bill, talk about for a second what it means this year as far as getting the warning out, communicating with emergency managers and things like that. I know there's a new era of communication going on right now. Of course, you're early in your tenure at the Hurricane Center, but how is communication growing between the emergency managers, the media, and you guys at the National Hurricane Center?
Well, at the present time, we've expanded and modernized most of the equipment we use to provide feed to the media, and for our teleconferences, we generally deal on a formal basis with the federal, regional, and state governor's office level. The local forecast offices deal with your local and regional at the state level people for coordination. We're also going to be going into doing podcasts routinely this year, both video and audio, to help get the word out through the media.
Bill, hopefully we won't have to talk to you this season, but if we do, we're glad you're there. Bill Reed, of course, the Director of the National Hurricane Center down in Miami. And again, that's day one. Lots of things happen today. We got lots more on the way tomorrow, and I'll be sure to join you here. It's time to head to the pool. I'll be back with you tomorrow. Guys.